Welcome to Coastal Connections, and thank you for joining us on this Sunday afternoon. I'm Madison Kimbrough, and we have some very exciting events coming up. So let's first start with this one, the Customs, Culture, and Cuisine Festival. I'm joined by Kathy Spangler, here to tell us all about it. Hey, Kathy, how are you?
I'm great, Madison. It's so wonderful to be here.
Nice to meet you. So tell us about this festival.
Well, it's 2019, and the Commonwealth of Virginia is commemorating our 400th anniversary. So all year long, we've been commemorating historical events over Virginia's 400 years. But for November, which is our finale month, we're all over the state with a Customs, Cultures, and Cuisine Festival presented by Town Bank.
Well, okay, tell us, kind of get more into it. You said that it kind of happens throughout the year, and then November is the finale. What all is going to entail in this finale?
So we're all over the Commonwealth, from Danville to Winchester, to down here in the coastal area. So many, many events every weekend throughout November that we're either promoting, presenting, or supporting. So let me give you a few of the tips.
No, please do.
So on November 2nd in Richmond, we'll have a Sampling the Centuries Food Festival.
Ooh.
And really, this is all about the first original three cultures, Native, English, and African, and how that has inspired American culture over 400 years right here in Virginia. So that starts on November 2nd.
And you're going to have African food and all of that cuisine? Oh, that's so
Absolutely.
exciting.
So that'll be at the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts as part of the Fire, Flower, and Pork Festival. On November 3rd, a popular favorite every year, many of your viewers attend, is the Virginia Thanksgiving Festival. And of course, it's the 400th anniversary of the first English Thanksgiving. And so we'll have Sir Charles Barkley and a delegation of 25 British coming to the event. It will be wonderful, and that's at Berkeley Plantation in Charles County. We also, November 9th, will have, and again, this is Veterans Day weekend, we'll have a fanfare to the Military and Democracy concert. It's a joint forces concert presented by Smithfield Foods and organized by the Virginia Arts Festival. That'll be at the Sandler Center in Virginia Beach.
Okay.
November 9th and 10th, you can come up to West Point. They're having a special Three Rivers Cultural Festival that folks can participate in and take advantage of as well. We have a number of other events, including the Pocahontas Reframed Storytellers Film Festival.
Whoa.
That will be November 21st through 24th at the Byrd Theater in Richmond, and we've been supporting this over its first 3 years to really mount the largest East Coast film festival of Native American movies. So we're excited about that, and everybody should join us. We're also going to, on November 22nd, right here at Fort Monroe, which is the place where the first enslaved Africans arrived, there'll be a special original play on November 22nd, and this will be 1619, When Cultures Collide.
Wow.
So that's something to take advantage of as well. We've got a number of other events and activities. I would say the weekend of November 9th and 10th, I would go back there and say Williamsburg will be having its wonderful weekends in Williamsburg. We're supporting both the Chowder Fest and the Knocktoberfest. We'd encourage folks to still come out to Jamestown Settlement for the special exhibition Tenacity, which will be open until January 5th. And this is all about women in early Jamestown and Virginia. So just a plethora of things
so much
to take advantage of. Over 40 events in November. And so we're inviting, obviously November's a month where we invite our family and friends to come and visit. And so we encourage everybody to check out the 40+ events on AmericanEvolution2019.com. But I'd also mention it's not over in November. Our final event, and we want folks,
there is so much.
We want folks to mark their calendar for December 4th. At 2 p.m. at Jamestown Settlement. That will be, December 4th is the official 400th anniversary of the first English Thanksgiving. And so we'll have a big event at Jamestown Settlement. It'll be free to the public, and we're encouraging everybody to participate. But really, this is all about celebrating what's great about Virginia, all over Virginia. And again, if you're traveling anywhere across the Commonwealth, you'll find events and activities to participate in. And we've just been so excited. We've had great partners from this region, Virginia Arts Festival, Norfolk State University. So it's been a tremendous year, and we're going to go out with great celebrations.
Kathy, that was so much information. I definitely want to check this out all month of November. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Well, the holiday season is near, and right now we are getting the inside scoop on the Festival of Trees, an event aimed at giving back to the community. Sandra joins us now. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing? We're so excited about this Festival of
Okay,
Trees.
so tell us all about it. What is this event?
Well, at Westminster Canterbury on Chesapeake Bay, we have a foundation, and our foundation helps to ensure that people who move into our community through no fault of their own, don't outlive their funds. So 10% of the people who live in our community receive assistance through our foundation.
Okay.
So it's a wonderful organization. And the foundation has fundraisers, obviously, to raise money to help support it. The Festival of Trees, this is the first time we've done this, and it's kind of exciting, gets everybody in the holiday mood. We are going to take our Anderson Bayview room and fill it with trees. So we've got all sorts of sizes of trees. We've got 9-foot trees, 7-foot trees, 4.5-foot trees, and tabletop trees that companies around the area have sponsored trees. So they're sponsoring a tree, so you can come in, see this pre-lit tree that's going to be decorated by various companies.
Oh, wow.
And they're going to put their mark on it. Say Whiting Turner's one of the trees, our presenting sponsor, so they may put tools and things like that on their tree. So we've got all sorts of trees. We've got some trees that we're decorating that are gift certificates from restaurants around town, things like that. So there'll be like a night out on the town tree. But all of these trees, you can bid on all of these trees. It's a silent auction on those.
Okay.
So you can bid on those trees. And then we're also going to have other prizes that people can bid on that are going to be raffle prizes that people can bid on, including this beautiful diamond pendant necklace that Diamonds Direct. It's one of the necklaces that has been donated to our event. So we're very excited about this.
Wow, it's stunning.
It is very pretty. We also have a cruise for two. Holland American gave us a cruise for two to the Caribbean, so that's another nice one that people can bid on. So it's got a lot going on, and it's our first time ever, so we're kind of excited to see how it goes.
So how did you guys even come up with this event? I do like the Festival of Trees. Immediately it kind of like catches your eye and you're like, okay, interesting. Who really came up with this premise?
Well, Ashley Allman, who's our foundation executive director, it was kind of her idea. We've seen some things in the past. People have done Festival of Trees type of events, and there really wasn't one going on currently in our area. And it's just such a fun event that really gets people involved and gets people in the holiday spirit. And it's just, you know, it's all about giving. So we're excited about this. And obviously, we're trying to raise money for our foundation, but we know giving is so important. So we actually have one tree that's called our money tree.
Okay.
So we have a sponsor of our money tree, and what they're going to do on the 4.5-foot tree, they're going to put various amounts of money on there. They'll know the amount, and then people will pay to guess how much money they think is on that tree, and they can win the money. Now, the money raised from all those guesses is actually going to go to the Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia. So we're helping to give back to the community as well.
Well, how much are tickets, and when is this event?
The event is November 23rd.
Okay.
It starts at 5:30 on our community at Westminster Canterbury on Chesapeake Bay, which is 3100 Shore Drive. Now, if you want to purchase tickets, individual tickets are $40 each. So, and there's only a limited number. So if you want to purchase tickets, there's the website that's on your screen right now, the wcbay.com/Festival of Trees. You can go on there. You can do it online, get your ticket, and have them right there available for you. Or you can call the number on your screen, the 496-1106, and you can find out how to, you know, if you'd rather pay that way, then you can get your ticket and have it waiting for you at will call.
Yeah. Well, you've been doing this for a while now. Tell us how you got involved.
In the Festival of Trees?
Well, in the organization.
In Westminster Canterbury, well, it's just a wonderful community for a retirement community that's located off Shore Drive. I mean, it's a beachfront community. It's what retirement living is all about. It's wonderful. It's a life plan community, so once people move into our community, they can follow the continuum of care. We have enhanced services. We have skilled nursing right there on the campus. So it's a wonderful community for folks to be involved in. And this Festival of Trees is an opportunity for people to come and see what our community is all about and kind of see all the fun aspects that we do. We have one other thing that we're doing in the Festival of Trees.
Okay.
It's kind of unique. We have Willie Crockett, who is a wonderful artist from Anancock over on the Eastern Shore.
You were mentioning this.
Yes. So he is actually coming. We've got him set up in our wellness studio. He is going to be painting a picture. Now, he's known for his water scenes, so it's going to be a water scene. That's all we really know at this point.
Yeah.
But he's going to be painting a picture throughout our whole event. So starting at 5:30, he'll be in there painting the picture. He's actually encouraging people to come talk to him and things like that. Like, he likes to be talked to while he's painting me. I can't even walk and chew gum, but he's going to be able to do that and encourages people. Then at the end of the night, that painting is also going to be auctioned off for people to purchase.
So people can actually watch him paint a masterpiece and then take it home.
And then have the opportunity to purchase it at the end of the evening, so to raise money again for our foundation.
Wonderful. Well, you just saw on your full screen right there the event. Seems like just a Festival of Trees. It seems like it's going to be a great time.
We are hoping that it will be. We're very excited. The holidays, you know, you can't beat them. Everybody loves it. Puts everybody in a fun, giving mood, and what better way to give back to the community than through our Festival of Trees. So we encourage everyone to come out. Please purchase your tickets because they will go fast.
All right. Thank you so much, Sandra.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Well, now we move on to an organization meant to improve the lives of young women affected by breast cancer. I'm joined by Joyce Ortiz and Executive Director Chris Schwab from Here for the Girls. Hey, how are you guys doing?
Great, thanks.
Great.
Good. So tell us about Here for the Girls.
Sure. So we are a breast health organization, and we improve the lives of young women affected by breast cancer. And we do that by offering social and emotional support through support groups. We put on a couple of retreats a year, annual retreats, one for all of our survivors and one that is dedicated just to just metastatic ladies. And we also offer different social and educational events throughout the year. We like to encourage our ladies to live life with an exclamation point. That's our motto. But I'm going to ask Joyce to speak on that because she is one of our survivors and receives our services.
Wow.
Yes. So I was diagnosed just last year. I just finished a full course of treatment in May of this year.
Congrats on finishing that. Yeah.
Thank you. But really, I've been surrounded by wonderful friends and family, and really Here for the Girls. I mean, the camaraderie and the community is phenomenal. I mean, it's one thing to have the love and support of your friends and your family, but when you can spend time with other women who have lost their hair and gone through treatment and, had to tell their child they had cancer and, just all the pieces and parts of that journey, it really is amazing to have the support of an organization like Here for the Girls. We actually have a group, I'm part of the group of Williamsburg, where we meet monthly with wonderful women who have also been on this journey. So that's where the emotional support comes in.
Absolutely.
And then Here for the Girls has events throughout the year that are fun, and we just get together, and it's a fun and a happy group, and it's a support system and a sisterhood. So it's definitely a necessity for anybody who's on this journey to have an organization like Here for the Girls in their life.
Now, how did you hear about the organization?
Well, I actually, when I was first diagnosed, several people mentioned it to me. So my nurse navigator mentioned it, but actually one of my coworkers left the Here for the Girls calendar on my desk with a Post-it note.
Okay.
And so as I read through the calendar actually features the stories of 12 cancer survivors.
Oh, on your screen,
and has a health guide. So this is the 2020 version that you see. She left the 2019 version for me, and so when I read through it, and I thought, wow, I'm not alone, and there are so many other women that have gone through this, and I want to be a part of that. Wow. And so the first thing I went to was 80s night and met a whole bunch of, of several other survivors and people who support Here for the Girls. So for me, that was a great way to dip my toe in the water. And I said, wow, this is a wonderful group of people. I want to be a part of this.
Now, how did the organization start?
So we have two co-founders, and they're both breast cancer survivors, and we started in 2007. So what happened was that they found that there wasn't much support for younger women, and that is our target audience, women that are under the age of 51, because they're dealing with different challenges, as Joyce just described there. And then they came together. They started in one of the co-founders' living rooms, and then from there we grew, and we're in our 13th year.
Gosh, amazing. What does a group like this do for you? How long have you been a part of it?
I have just celebrated 10 years working for the organization, but I've been with the organization for 12 years. I started as a volunteer, and then I was on their board, and then I moved on to their staff. It is the reason that I wake up in the morning. We were just chatting about, when you have a bad day at work, then there's always something that happens, and that's what happens at Here for the Girls. It's just makes me feel that I'm making an impact because I'm surrounded around a great staff, but more importantly around women like Joyce that come together and they do walk the journey together. They're not alone, and that's really fulfilling to see that.
What did you say that the slogan is?
Living life with an exclamation point.
I love that. I think that is great. All right, the information is on your screen. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Well, the second annual Virginia Bourbon Invitational is near, and here to tell us all about it is co-owner and operator Andrew Yancey. Andrew, hello.
Hey, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Now, talk to us about this. There's going to be 15 different distilleries, correct? Go ahead.
Yeah, most of the distilleries are actually from Virginia, based in Virginia. We have a few that are coming from out of state, but all of the distilleries in Virginia are producing some really great spirits. So the idea behind the Bourbon Invitational is to bring all of those together in one place so guests can experience what type of spirits are coming out of Virginia.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about all of these kind of examples you have right here? It makes for such a pretty photo.
Oh yeah. So these are Tarnished Truth Distilling Company spirits. So these are the ones that we produce there on site at the Cavalier Hotel. We have our gin, our bourbon cream, which is our most popular one, our award-winning high rye bourbon, also our Ava vodka, and our premium 11-year single barrel bourbon as well. Yeah, and so you'll get a whole lineup of different spirits at the festival this year. Not only bourbons, but there'll be some vodkas there from Virginia, rums, and we even have a brandy distillery in Virginia that's going to be there.
Now, how did you think of this? I know that you are the co-owner.
Correct, yeah. So my idea was that, there's a lot of festivals for craft breweries and wineries, and there was really nothing in the Hampton Roads area that celebrated all of Virginia's great spirits. So I reached out to all the distilleries and said, what do you guys think about coming together and kind of having a festival for ourselves? And everybody was absolutely on board. They loved the idea, and so this is the second year doing the festival. The first year was a huge hit, and so we're thinking it's going to be even bigger and better this year.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. So this is the second time. What are you expecting? You said bigger and better. Is there anything else that you think is going to be a little bit different, or are you offering anything?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is offering things other than bourbon. So a lot of the comments last year was it'd be great to see if there were any other distilleries producing rums or vodkas or things like that. So we've invited those guys from Virginia in as well. We have a great cigar bar from Emerson Cigar there. Madison Jewelers is going to be out there with some fine jewelry. Audi is our presenting sponsor this year, so they'll have some amazing cars parked out front on the lawn. We also do a People's Choice judging, so the guests that are there actually get to vote on their favorite bourbons, and we'll give away an award for that. And then we have some judges that will do blind tasting, so we also do a judges award for best bourbon.
Now, if someone's interested in this event, how can they get more details about it?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a Facebook page called the Virginia Bourbon Invitational you could go to. You can also go to vabourbon-invitational.com. We'll give you kind of the lineup of the day when you can show up, as well as what's included. We have some great food from 7 different restaurants. It's included in the ticket price. We have a cash bar. We have live entertainment that's going to be going on all day. So all the information is there on the website or the Facebook event page.
Very briefly, can you walk people through, if they're seeing this and say that they want to go, can you walk people through what's going to be right at the door and as they come in? I mean, are they going to go from booth to booth?
Sure. Yeah. So when you get to the Grand Cavalier Hotel, you'll pull up in the driveway, go through the check-in process where you'll get your lanyard, whether you have a VIP pass or a general admission pass, and in that you'll also have a little judging card as well as a program that talks about all the distilleries that are there, has their location information, and then you'll go out onto the grand lawn of the Cavalier that overlooks the Atlantic Ocean, and that's where all the distilleries will be set up with their own tents. You can go and taste, and you can actually purchase all the bottles there as well the day of. So you can actually purchase and take some home with you.
Wow. Andrew, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Sounds very exciting.
I appreciate it.
I hope it is a success. I know you said this is the second year.
Yeah. So it should be great.
Yeah. Thank you so much. All right.
Thank
We'll
you.
be right back. Welcome back. Well, let's get ready for India Fest 2019. I'm here with Bharanti and Naveen. They are Vice President and President of Indian Fest. You guys, tell us what it's all about. I saw some pictures and I am so excited for it. I definitely want to go.
So India Fest is coming up on November 23rd at Virginia Beach Convention Center, where you can come in and join us for one day and explore all the culture, dances, food, and our culture there in one day.
Wow. Okay, so first off, I want to talk about your outfit because it's absolutely stunning. Can you kind of tell us about it? I told you that saffron color is my favorite. I love it.
Yes. So what I'm wearing today is called lehenga. It's a three-piece suit. It's a blouse, a long skirt that you can't see on the camera, and then it comes with a scarf. So this is one of the outfits that I'm wearing that I bought it at India Fest last year. There is going to be tons of vendors. If you want to buy anything that's India related, you'll be able to find it. This and tons more jewelry. There is going to be henna there.
Wow.
There is going to be a lot of stuff there. So it will be a lot of fun.
Now, Naveen, how did you get involved with this? You are president of the event.
Yes, so I started in 2008 with the organization and just as a volunteer, slowly keep working with the organization. So I'm really impressed with what AIHR, the organization name is Asian Indians of Hampton Roads. So the organization put together not just the India Fest. India Fest is one of the main signature event hosted every year, and we are actually in 24th year. So next year is going to be like 25th. Yes, it is a long story. So I started with the organization and really liked the way. So the goal of the organization of Asian India of Hampton Roads is basically to promote the cultural heritage in the Hampton Roads. That's the reason the name is Asian Indians of Hampton Roads.
Yeah.
And it does a lot of charity work. It does involve a lot of educational promotional activities. Most of our actually members are professors from ODU, so obviously education is part of it, and most of the Indian people really value education a lot, so that's one of our basically major objective of the organization, to promote education. We also do a local charities we support, so that's how India Fest basically serves as our signature event, and through this event we celebrate diversity right here. And so that's how I got involved, and slowly now, after like 12 years with the organization, I'm the president this year.
Now, when you started 24 years ago, that is crazy. How have you seen kind of the progression throughout the years of how many people attend this event?
I'll give you a simple example. When I started, actually the India Fest has been going way before it. So in Old Dominion University, there's a small section and small hall called Web Center.
Okay.
That's how it started. So it used to be within the Web Center. Obviously, the curiosity of the community grows, and more involvement happened, and more volume of the people audience increasing. So we went to the Norfolk Scope.
Yeah.
We did 3 years in Norfolk Scope, actually. Again, we grew more than that. And then in 2014, we moved out to Virginia Beach Convention Center, which is the biggest place you can have in our area. So since 2014, we have been doing it. And last year, I'm proud to say that more than 10,000 people actually visited our event on that day. So it is
10,000 people.
That is correct.
How exciting.
It is exciting. And it is the most valuable thing comes out of it. It's all driven by volunteers.
Yes.
None of the person in the whole organization gets even a single penny as a remuneration. We all driven by volunteers, right from the president to the volunteer. Everybody is volunteer.
Now, we talked about retail. You talked about there's going to be henna there, which I'm a huge fan of. What about the food?
There's going to be tons of food there, curries, vegetarian, non-vegetarian food. There will be snacks there. There will be almost full meals there. You can go from booth to booth and try out all kinds of food. There are beverages there, hot and cold, lassi. I don't know if you know about lassi. It's a cold drink. It's made out of yogurt and whatever mixture they would use. There are some hot drinks there, chai, that's very popular Indian tea that has some masalas in it. So it's going to be food and drinks, and we're also having pizza for the kids also. So there's tons of food that you could pick from also. So it's an all-day show. Cultural program will be going on the stage, live performance by the local ladies and kids and gentlemen, and then we have some award-winning college teams come up and perform. We invite them specially for this event, and they come from all over the country to come and perform for us.
And now you have some sponsors, right, that are part of this?
We do.
Yes,
We do.
yes. JF Shaw, we would like to thank. He's our presenting sponsor. He's a builder, and he's our presenting sponsor. We would also like to thank Anthem, Virginia Media, ODU and Town Bank. They're our major sponsors. We would like to really
In addition
thank
to
them.
that, I would like to add Virginia Media. They are our media partners, Lab Group, Plaza Group, TechArc, Morgan Merrow Insurance, Information Technology. So we are supported a lot by these organizations, and we can put this show. This is free admission, free parking, open to everybody. Come enjoy India right here in Hampton Road. You don't have to buy a plane ticket or a passport.
All right, thank you guys so much. It sounds so exciting. And that does it for Coastal Connections. I'm Madison Kimbrough. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you.